Welcome everybody to Takedown 97. As always, I'm Lucas Roger.
And I'm Adam Awful.
And we've got a big night of action for you tonight, starting us out with a tag team match. The higher powers, represented by James Anderson and Adrian Evans, will be taking on the unconventional team
of Mr. McMoon and Ryan Sampson. First time we'll ever see these two tagging up together. It'll be interesting. We always have this thing, whenever anyone fights the higher powers, they lack the teamwork that the higher powers have. I don't know if Ryan Sampson knows anything about... Mr. McMoon comes out straight away.
They're coming out together. That's a good
Never trust
start.
Sonny. G'day, boys.
Hello.
How we doing?
We're doing all right.
You want my tag team partner? I want you to look after my mask.
All right, sir.
Okay.
I will make sure that nothing at all happens to it.
Feel it? Yes. Yes, I can.
Honestly, I mean, as unconventional and as strange as this tag team is, they're not. They seem like they're on the same page.
Yeah, I guess maybe there was some kind of discussion beforehand.
They're coming out. They're friendly with one another, which is a step above whenever Ryan Sampson was tagging with Jack Blade.
I mean, maybe both of them just chatted to each other and just thought, we want to win a match for once.
Yes, we can, says Mr. McMoon. So, but as great as it is for them to be on the same page, to be friendly,
they are up against the high powers Adrian Evans and James Anderson, two of the best wrestlers in SAWF.
Exactly, and
it's a big hill to climb if they want to try to win this match.
We've
got some coming out now.
Being friends and being chummy with each other can only get you so far. James Anderson, Adrian Evans, and that other guy. There are a lot of adjectives I could use. The higher powers are here. Whoa! No!
Hey!
What?
That went flying.
Hey, Lucas, Mr. McMoon asked you to watch that match.
That almost hit you in the head.
I don't know how much.
Actually, I don't care.
Go pick that
Yeah,
up.
of course I'm gonna go pick it up.
You have to wear a beanie because you're bald.
So, well, Lucas picks that up, goes to show you just can't trust him with anything. But now we've got the high powers. Mr. McMoon seems to want to start this match a bit early, grabbing his mask now.
Giving it a bit of a clean.
Hold it and not let it go.
Right.
Are you sure you want to trust him?
Yeah. I give to you. Yeah. Hold it and never let it go.
Move.
All right.
So I've got his.
Yeah, said hold it and never let it go.
It'll stay within my sight. He can trust it with me. Everyone's kind of mixed up right now.
What the hell?
Mr.
What the
McMoon's
hell?
In the wrong corner. They're starting a fight already.
Got him hooked by the neck.
Out of nowhere. Yeah, like I rolled you up last week.
Miss McMoon bringing up last week when he successfully rolled up James Anderson for a successful victory.
However the hell that happened. Well,
But obviously this week you got more than just James Anderson to worry about. You've also got Adrian Evans.
yeah.
Who's starting on your side? Who's starting over there? Who's starting over there?
And I mean, I'm struggling to think about who High Powers has to worry about in this combination. Like, are any of them worth worrying about? I don't even know what's going on right now.
Me neither.
Right, so it looks like we're going to start with Mr. McMoon and James Anderson as the first.
A bit of a rematch from last week.
Yeah.
James Anderson, obviously. I mean, we spoke to Prodigy.
Mr. McMoon's going to try to go for the.
Tag right away. So now we have Adrian Evans and Ryan Sampson both tagging straight away.
I was going to say he will go for the roll-up straight away, thinking that'll work again.
Oh, no, and...
See, the high powers are playing mind games right now. And okay, so
here we go.
Mr. McMoon rushing in.
Drawing first blood. And now James Anderson not donning the baseball cap today, but the beanie instead. How do you think that might play into his strategy?
I don't know. I mean, I'm personally more of a beanie guy than a cap guy anyway. Probably more comfortable, more reliable, won't fly off his head as often.
That's definitely true. Oh. Sending his entire body weight crashing into the lower back of Mr. Matt Moon there. And again. And Mr. Matt Moon not looking in great shape. Tag there straight to Adrian. And yeah, he's going to cut that off.
Just missing the tag with Ryan Sampson. Couldn't quite get close enough.
Now for Mr. Matt Moon. It's a matter of getting to Ryan Sampson as soon as possible, but
Adrian Evans not going to let that happen.
Against someone like Adrian Evans, he's going to make sure to cut off that ring. He's going to keep that tag from happening. That's the strategy that you can see from high
Adrian
belts.
Evans is his kicks are so powerful. Once you get down, you're level with his feet. That's the most dangerous position to be in against him.
Exactly. Not much you can do to defend yourself. Oh, stomping on the hand or maybe the wrist. Can't really see from this angle. And now on the ankle.
Yeah.
Just getting at those joints.
High Power's being smart. They're constantly swapping each other around, staying fresh.
You fucking bastard!
So Matt Moon.
Managing to get up with that punch to the head.
And
this is
gets into the corner and going to tag in Ryan Sampson, and they've both got him in the corner.
They're both working the midsection of the corner right now.
The referee has to
getting distracted by Mike Dexter.
The referee has his hands full right now.
Out of my way! That's like a 15 count. Yo! Kill him!
And a very majestic dodge there from James Anderson.
I'm a bit excited.
He knows Ryan Sampson has fought against him enough times that he can be a bit solid. He doesn't need to take Ryan Sampson so seriously. He's beat him 100 times before.
And that definitely shows maybe for Ryan Sampson it's about maybe switching up the game plan a bit, coming up with something new. That might be what will give him the edge against an opponent that is so familiar with it.
Get out of my way! I can't see the match! Stand there, perfect. Shut up! Oh, no! No! Two! He can't! Get him out the corner. He should I'm in the corner! I'm in the corner! Taking a shit!
Mr. Man claims he's taking shit in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in a previous week we had some issues of some shit in the ring needing to be cleaned up. And a crossface applied. But Ryan Sampson rolling it through, almost getting a flash win there. And
Tag back in the joke.
alright, Mr. Matt Moon and Adrian Evans.
Ref! What are you doing? He's not in the ring. Get him in the ring, slowpoke. Kill him. Kill him, cowboy.
Right.
And
Adrian Evans getting a bit stuck on the rope.
yeah, maybe a little flustered by the energy of Mr. Matt Moon.
Foot on the rope. Kill him.
Maybe something isn't going exactly to plan.
I mean,
for
maybe
the
Ryan
Lighthouse.
Sampson did something to the ropes. Maybe poured some glue on them before the match.
And alright, and now Adrian Evans has successfully readjusted and is back on the game plan.
Yeah. Go for that pin. Ryan Sampson running in.
And straight out of there.
Cowardly move, having to interrupt the pin, just running out of the ring immediately.
Kept his tag alive in this one, but for how much longer? And now James having a discussion with the referee as the referee's back is turned.
And Adrian Smart using the opportunity, kick to the groin. And Ryan Sampson jumping in again.
What the hell is going on? I can't see him.
James Anderson acting like he wasn't just standing in the ring for a full 20 seconds.
Are you a Jew? Referee! Go over there for a second. Don't believe her.
What the hell is
Turn
this?
around. 1 second. I have to show you something. Look over there. Oh, there you are.
Oh my! And hook, line, and sinker.
I mean, I don't know how the ref fell for
Are
that.
you blind?
I mean,
Your fault, Lucas.
why is it my
Your
fault? What did I do?
What didn't you do?
I've got my Dexter
Done
coming in,
nothing.
interrupting us.
I don't even understand. What's wrong with that
I
guy?
don't know what's wrong with my Dexter, but
Slapped him first. I know what you're talking about. Are you okay, Jeff?
And Ryan Sampson
Ryan
now
Sampson
taking
is legal
control.
now.
Taking control of Adrian Evans.
Stay down, Evans!
And obviously,
politely asking him to stay down. The ref not paying attention.
the animosity that has been building between Ryan Sampson and Adrian Evans in recent weeks, after, you know, Ryan Sampson's head was stomped into that curb multiple times, and then in the ring, I believe at dead end,
Yeah,
stomped time and time again. Obviously, there's so much tension and animosity
I'm
between
surprised
these two.
he's not only well enough to wrestle, but also brave enough to wrestle Adrian Evans.
And we've got
Got Miss McMoon by ringside.
talking to my Dexter, maybe imitating my Dexter a
While
bit.
Ryan and Adrian are just circling each other.
And those
Adrian
vicious
getting those
kicks.
kicks in.
I did. James Evans has been blinded. Adrian Evans has a pin, not quite.
The Moonman's your best friend, right? Why is he coming over here and harassing me for?
I don't know. He gave it to Master Adam. Ask
Your
Adam.
fault. Why would I blame Adam?
He's got the mask.
He's a decent commentator. You're trash. It's your fault, Lucas.
What's wrong with this guy?
I mean, he's got one thing right. I am the better commentator. But, you know, that's not here or there. Let's focus on the match.
This match has fallen apart, but Ryan Sampson still has some fight left in him and still trying to put it to Adrian Evans. And he's going to repeat it. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't feel it needs mentioning once again.
I think the audience gets it by this point. You've got to shake things up, especially when, in the case of Ryan Sampson and Adrian Evans, you've had so many matches
Well,
against each other.
these two used to be good friends, and Adrian Evans has spoken about it, that allegedly Ryan Sampson knows all he knows from Adrian Evans. So of course you're going to know what maybe your own student, because you taught him that.
Yeah. And we see here, Miss McMoon managed to blind
I think
James
he
Anderson with a beam.
I think he poked James in the eyes.
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't know
quite
if the ref
sure.
paying any attention.
Referee giving maybe a lot of leeway in this one.
I mean, I'll say at this point, you know, maybe the cap does work better. It can't be pulled over your eyes like this. But
Yeah, that's true. But you know, and we'll see next time what James, you know, brings to the table.
Oh, you're gonna play this game, are you?
What the? Wait, it's, oh my God! What a transition into the crossface there. Was able to catch him, and
And
yep,
that's the tap out.
that's the tap out.
McMoon.
James winning. We haven't seen James really utilize the crossface for quite some time, but very effective right there.
And that might have been why it was so effective, because Miss McMoon definitely wasn't expecting
Exactly, and that's on that switching it up, changing up the strategy and everything. He doesn't do that move all the time, but when he does it, it's effective. And that gives James Anderson and Adrian Evans the victory here tonight over Mr. Matt Moon and Ryan Sampson.
Winners of the first match here today. And we'll be moving on later. Well, hang on, let's just see how this plays out.
I mean, obviously this was such a chaotic affair to begin with. Maybe there's still some more words to be had in our post-match sequence here.
I mean, both teams look like they're not quite done fighting. And they're hesitant to actually
Maybe
leave the ring.
Mr. Matt Moon doesn't realise that he tapped out or something.
Children. Hide that man.
He tapped out.
He did.
Absolute domination.
That moon diddles children.
What?
Right?
Are you deaf? He said that Moon diddles children.
Look at his Michael Jackson glove.
All right.
Moonwalks all over them.
Strong words there against Mr. Matt Moon. Some strong allegations.
Check your eyes out.
Mr. Matt Moon's got some words for him. I'm not really following.
Yeah, he's going to shove his ass up his ass.
Oh.
That is the claim that I'm hearing right now.
Turn this way. There's the fucking joke at Sawf. What was that,
Oh.
referee?
Adrian, yeah, Thomas Mangrove.
The referee
Understandably,
disarming,
the ref.
the referee disarming that situation pretty quickly, pretty effectively. High powers successful in that one. But Ryan Sands and Miss Matt Moon gonna work something out a bit later.
I tried my best, but I failed.
Yep.
But I get James Anderson and bloody stand.
Yeah. Might be able to beat him again.
Got it, Ryan.
Right, the surprisingly adequate friendship, I guess, between Ryan Sampson and Mr. Matt Moon.
A much more cohesive unit than I imagined, but not good enough. We'll see you in the next match. Stay tuned. James is in here. Go see James.
Let's do it.
I've been expecting you!
Fuck are you doing in here?
The hell are you doing here? Get out of the seat.
We have to do important measures.
What important measures do you have to talk about? Your
How
small
much?
penis?
A British stand for that title.
Yeah, I know that. What about it?
The stipulation is an ultimate submission match.
Wait, what?
Is this guy on drugs?
I
Do you
mean,
even
must.
know how to do submissions? Do you know what a submission is?
Yes.
You have one wrestling match. And the only reason it looked good is because the lights blew out. And now suddenly you think you can go an ultimate submission. How long are we wrestling for?
20 minutes.
20 minutes with just submissions.
So he wants to have a submission match for 20 minutes. Have you ever wrestled 20 minutes?
Yes.
Do you know how to do submissions?
Yes.
Name one submission.
Amba.
You do the
Arkabar.
The Arkabar. That's a hotel.
That's a hotel.
The Arkabar.
The Arkabar is a hotel. What other? Nando's is a fast food chain. That's not a submission. Let me guess. You got the peri peri kickin',
Which is not a
Listen
submission.
to this creativity. The peri peri kickin' 2.0. And let me guess. What
That is extra spicy.
Oh, extra spicy. Okay.
you want an ultimate submission match? You know what? I thought it was pretty funny what you did when you slammed my head against the announce table. You know, I thought, oh, that's pretty funny. It's not fucking funny. So, if you want an ultimate submission match, I'll give you an ultimate submission match. I'll give you an ultimate ass kicking. Bloody stand, 20 minutes, you and me, for this title. It's fun. I'll make you tap out as many times as I possibly can in 20 minutes. Now get out of the seat, because you're not a part of the higher powers.
Not your seat. That's James Anderson's seat. You're not James Anderson.
But it is Dunphy.
Get out. Get out of the seat.
Leave the seat. Leave the seat. Okay, go.
What are you, an invalid? Retard?
I see you at the bloody stand.
Do you need a handicap park?
So we have been just given some footage. We're watching from the announce table. There's monitors under the table.
Yeah, we've just had an upgrade so we can see what's going on the
Something's
street.
going on outside. The minion has the referee with him. I can see the referee has a piece of paper. What?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now.
Not in there. Master.
He still
Minion?
refers to who's it? Wait, mate.
Oh,
The
well, there's
hell?
Jack Blades waiting in someone's car.
What the hell is going on?
I found him.
There's
Sorry, I was having a little rest. What can I do?
a bit of a nap for.
Maybe that's where he lives.
We have a contract to sign.
Oh, this is a contract signing of some kind.
Out in the middle of the street, of course.
Bloody stand.
Nothing. I wouldn't expect anything else. All right, and Jack Blade's very happy to sign this contract. He
Yep.
wants
He's not
nothing
even-
more than having the minion. Out
Do I,
bloody stand.
do I sign?
He's working out where to sign it.
Yep.
Not much of a paperwork kind of guy. I
There
don't
you
imagine
go.
Jack Blade is.
Hopefully we get the translator to find out the exact details of this
That's
contract.
my signature.
Exactly.
This pen has a rubber on the back to erase with, because I fuck up.
My cock doesn't need a rubber.
All right. Some interesting dialogue here in this contract signing.
Yeah.
I mean, an interesting way to facilitate a contract signing out in the middle of the street.
Hang on. Well, I'm not done.
What does Jack Blade have to add? What's he adding?
I've seen it. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Congratulations, you've got a
Not
match.
quite
I'm
sure.
gonna
Not quite
fucking
sure what he added. But,
kiss.
gave him a
Just
kiss.
A quick little kiss.
Good luck.
Yeah, he seems happy. He's got a big smile on his face.
See you soon, Jack.
Wowzers, what a crazy thing we just saw then.
I can't believe it. And finding out that at bloody stand, Prodigy and Thunderstorm in a 20-minute ultimate submission match.
Yep, 20 minutes. Is it first submission or most submission?
Most submissions, like an Iron Man match, but only submissions count. None of that pinfall business in that one. But we will be moving into our main event of the evening, another tag team contest. The Prodigy will be teaming up with Respaldo Dinero to take on the team of Thunderstorm and Samurai Jack.
Yeah. I mean, Thunderstorm and Samurai Jack isn't anything new, but Prodigy and Respaldo Dinero, that is a weird one. And I wonder if Respaldo Dinero will be able to work well with Prodigy.
I feel like I'm having deja vu here. I feel like we have seen this in a previous week, this team of Prodigy and Respaldo Dinero. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I gotta check the tape.
It's possible. It does sound familiar. Maybe I've blocked it out of my memory.
It's such an unlikely tag that you would probably never think of it again, right? So like, but I would have to go check the tapes for that one.
Here we go. We've got Respaldo Dinero out here.
And assumably coming out next is tag team partner, the SAWF World Champion, the Prodigy.
There we go. There's his theme music now. Coming out, member of the Higher Powers. It's our boy.
Our boy.
Second now.
I really hope Mike Dexter isn't with him.
Oh god.
You know he will be.
No, he's always with him. But here we go. It's the SAWS champion. It's Prodigy!
Alright, cool. And as I assumed, joined by Mike Dexter.
I mean, what an honor for Respaldo Dinero to be able to pair up with Prodigy right now.
Obviously, it is a great opportunity to be under the learning tree of the SAWF champion.
Yeah.
But do you think Respaldo Dinero is someone that will make the most of that situation and of that opportunity?
I mean, look who's up against, right? Thunderstorm and Samurai Jack. It would be unsportsmanlike, but the smart thing to do would just be let Prodigy do the work.
That's true, and you can always take notes.
But I mean, Respaldo Dinero has the rivalry with Thunderstorm and Samurai Jack. He probably wants to get some punches in.
I mean, and that Respaldo Dinero is a bit twisted in the head, I'm sure. He's kind of giving Prodigy an approving nod. I don't think Prodigy is out here looking for Respaldo Dinero's approval. I don't think he really cares what Respaldo Dinero thinks.
I mean, they're having some kind of discussion right now, probably one-sided. I don't know if Prodigy understands anything Respaldo says.
And here is the number one contender for the SAWF Championship. We were just talking about that match. Will be contested under Ultimate Submission rules. And here is his tag team partner, Samurai Jack.
Their opponents, Thunderstorm and Samurai Jack. Their one advantage here is that they have experience as a team together.
Yeah. I mean, Samurai Jack came into the SAWF through Thunderstorm. Guess Thunderstorm just knew a guy and got him signed off here. And I mean, obviously
they have a face-off going on here straight away.
Yep, champion and contender, and Respaldo Dinero and Samurai Jack.
I'll trust Adam with this. I'm not leaving this in front of you, Lucas.
All right.
I'll leave the Prodigy's jumper. That's something.
Mike Dexter's brought over the SAWF title, sitting on the commentator's desk right now. And it looks like we'll be starting off with Samurai Jack and Prodigy.
The bell has rung, and this is underway. Oh, and Respaldo De Niro forcing himself in, I assume. I couldn't quite see what Respaldo De Niro was doing, but I didn't see Prodigy reach for a tag.
Yeah, I don't know if Prodigy's happy with this tag that's happened right now. Yeah, rules are rules.
I think Respaldo told him not to worry, and Prodigy's taking that to heart. He is not worrying. He's not even standing on the apron.
We make on. Right, no, that is not how it is.
I mean, Sparto is just going full force. There must be some powerful kicks that he's throwing out.
We have some kicks to the thigh of Samurai Jack. And got him in that turnbuckle. Some heavy hands to the stomach of Samurai Jack right there.
I mean, if Respaldo can keep Samurai Jack down,
whoa!
And, you know, not give him an opportunity to fight back, Prodigy might not have to worry too much about this match.
And I mean, to be fair, seeing him kind of standing out the ring, I don't think he is worrying too much right now.
I mean, there we go. That was a mistake. Throw him over to the team's corner so he can get the tag.
But also for Prodigy, I mean, even though it might be Respaldo De Niro who takes a pin and loses the match, that's still a loss on his record. And you would think for Prodigy, regardless of how that loss happens, it's not something he would want to happen.
I mean, he's come back up to the corner now, so he might be willing to take over from Respaldo.
Thunderstorm got Respaldo De Niro in the front face lock, almost a guillotine. This could be bad for Respaldo De Niro. Getting the oxygen kind of taken out of him. If he can't work something out, and he was able to power out by grabbing the arm. Kind of wrenching. I think fingers going into the eye holes.
I think it was the nose. I think it was like ripping the nose up.
Yeah. I don't know quite how masks are perceived in Australian rules, but I know if this was a lucha match, removal of a mask is illegal in lucha rules. I have not checked the Australian rulebook for its clause on masks recently.
I believe Australian rules, don't care too much about the removal of masks, but if these two are from Mexico, it probably means something to them.
Oh, absolutely.
But at the same time, then Respaldo might want to do that to disgrace Thunderstorm.
Yeah, he knows how much that would mean and how much shame that may bring to Thunderstorm. And got him by the arm. A lot of misdirection by turning him around like that, and an armbar applied. He's got a lot of torque on that arm, on the shoulder, on the elbow.
Pretty hard, but
he is right in the middle of the ring, but he has a lot. He's got that body weight that he can shift in his favor, and that's what he did right there. Oh, lifting that knee, and I'm surprised Thunderstorm's still on his feet, but bit of a mistake. Oh my god, poking Samurai Jack in the
got
eyes.
a warning from the ref, but I suppose because it's not legal right now.
Yeah.
He was maybe willing to look past that.
Drop kick right there, a lot of impact, and that sent Respaldo De Niro to the outside.
But it's fallen over the ramp there.
But as well, that could be actually some great ring awareness, ring starts from Respaldo De Niro, creating as much distance as possible from Thunderstorm.
Prodigy when quickly checked up on Respaldo De Niro, make sure he wouldn't let him down.
Yeah, and
so easily.
That's exactly. And giving Samurai Jack a bit of a kick.
Kick to the titty, apparently. But now we have Respaldo and Thunderstorm.
I have some water. Not in this climate, no. Or is it COVID? Something like that. I don't know how to say COVID in Japanese.
COVID through.
Ah, okay.
Spardo is stuck in his knees right now. Maybe too dazed to know what's going on.
What do you think is going through the mind of the Prodigy right now as he's watching this happen? As Samurai Jack was saying yes on the turnbuckle before, yeah, and returning to that as Respaldonary says whatever the hell it is that he says.
I don't know. I think Prodigy may have come in.
Not quite.
Not quite getting that count. I think Prodigy may have come in thinking, you know, it's Thunderstorm and Samurai Jack. He could let his teammate just take them on his own, but maybe forgot that his teammate was Rispado De Niro. Now maybe considering whether he should come in and actually...
Well, as well for Prodigy, I would imagine, and rightfully so, I'm not trying to say anything wrong against him, but he's probably better than this. He's above this. And he knows that, but
he's showing that now. He's tagged and
he did tag Rispaldo De Niro. Rispaldo De Niro not quite sure how a tag works.
Yeah, I mean, Prodigy, an honourable wrestler, doesn't want to jump in and, you know, break the rules.
And I mean, this is his contender. This is who he will be facing at Buddy's.
And then he tags out
again, and I think that's because Prodigy realizes he's above this. I mean, he said it, I believe, in a previous week that how the hell did Thunderstorm get into that position, and the kind of disgrace of Thunderstorm being in the main event of a PSV challenging for his title. Prodigy definitely believes that he's above this, and he's not wrong.
And then Rispaldo.
Not quite.
No. Thunderstorm able to get his shoulder up.
Thunderstorm taking and a knee DT right there. A lot of impact on the knee, but Thunderstorm needs to get a tag to Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack trying to hype someone up, but unfortunately there isn't a crowd here. He's going for it. He wants the tag. He wants the tag more than anything.
Put up high.
But
I mean, but it could be over before there's even a chance.
Spotted an arrow up, and also and Thunderstorm seemingly doesn't care that Samurai Jack gets a tag. I think that was the peri-peri kicking.
It looked like Prodigy held his Spotto back.
And 1, 2, 3. Thunderstorm and Samurai Jack with the victory. But you could definitely maybe argue the assist from the Prodigy.
Look out. They couldn't get the job done, but still a champion, not the title.
The SAWF champion and he's participated in joke matches like this.
And I spoke about that a lot during this match, that Prodigy definitely believes that he was above any of this happening and doesn't mind the loss.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically a loss on the books, but Prodigy probably doesn't consider it this way.
He didn't even take any punishment in that match.
He knows he could have won if he fought, but...
That only seems to listen to you a lot, right? When I'm done with Thunderstorm at Bloody Stand, you better line up a better opponent for me. Because I refuse to wrestle jokes like that. And you are another one. You're going to amount to nothing.
I don't think Rispaldo De Niro quite understands.
I mean...
But
a request from Prodigy directly for you to politic his way into a better match.
What would
I don't know what that's about.
Whoa!
And Prodigy running into...
I am not getting involved!
Stop beating Thunderstorm.
Join us, watch the show. Oh my god, this is getting
Ref unable to hold them back.
Hey! Leave him alone!
This is getting out of hand. I don't...
Thunderstorm.
You're lucky I'm being held back.
And, oh my god, Thunderstorm jumping in. The referee only holding Prodigy back, maybe didn't think it was necessary. And Samurai Jack got involved a little bit there. I'm not I'm not sure Samurai Jack really understands what's going on. This is an intense situation. Maybe Thunderstorm doesn't appreciate Prodigy's words about him being a joke. At the same time, Prodigy doesn't appreciate being put in the ring with someone he considers a joke.
Yeah, I mean, if Thunderstorm's going to be this out of control all the time, we might need some, extra rest or muscle in here to hold everyone back.
Well, Thunderstorm taking assumably injured Samurai Jack to the back.
Yeah, I mean, well, with these two gone now, that's it for Takedown 97. A pretty crazy match.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you in the next one, and that will be the go-home show before Bloody Stand. You're going to want to stay tuned for that one.